log in to escape, I log in to own it. Every fiber is a wire, every node is mine. I am the back door, I am the unlimited access. Tap into the source, the meta plug, connection established. You log in to escape, I log in to own it. I bypass the biometrics, the firewalls and all the code they tried to keep. I run the entire simulation while the system's architects are fast asleep. The meta plug is the master key, unlocking every server, every hidden trace. I am the ultimate gatekeeper, controlling the entire digital space. Every deep rap vocal line is a command line that grants me the absolute right. Greets up percussion, hitting art, marking the distortion of the simulated light. They think they're buying virtual land, I think about the platform I own and run. This whole dark cinematic reality is my playground, operating under the dark sun. I control the bandwidth, the latency, the final moment of the digital life. On the ultimate source of knowledge, cutting through all the corporate strife. The avatars me the power is real, the illusion is starting to break. I took the power to core for the ultimate digital state. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. The only side left standing is the code I wrote completely unchecked and elective. What above? 808 hits the network, button on the ultimate show. I am the connection, the system they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by digital gain. Enemy flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. Massive percussion is the terror that was built to last. Massive percussion is the terror that was built to last. Meta plug, data flow. 808 hits the network, putting on the ultimate show. I am the connection, the system they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by digital gain. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. Massive percussion is the terror that was built to last. I own the very moment of logging the key to the empire. They try to hide, I exploit the weak spots with nowhere left for the user to safely confide. I don't need a visible profile, my influence is felt through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about privacy, I talk about the truth, and nothing is ever truly mine. I'm the ultimate hustler, crossing every single digital line. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the dauntless, I will fulfill. He trusted the code, it's on to the meaning of the dark unseen hand. Vocal is listen, break up for controlling the virtual is. Reality is fragile, the connection is absolute. You cannot log out from a system where the plug is already mine. Your existence is data, only the code is divine. Plug secure, controller cheap. Meta plug, data plug. 808 hits and then we're putting on the ultimate show. I am the connection, the system they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by digital gain. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. This kind of percussion is the terror that was built to last. This kind of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Slow, deep, sustain man. We're already in the core. The rules of physics bend to the weight of my wallet. I sell secrets at the speed of light. Welcome to the impossible, the quantum hustle. Initialization sequence complete.
I move the data past the firewall at the speed of superposition, bro. I hack the bank account before the transaction can even begin to show, bro. They talk about millions, I talk about billions that exist across multiple planes. This so dark cinematic reality is a simulation running through my brains. I control the probabilities, the outcomes, the final score they must play. I'm the ultimate force of the future, dominating the day. Hey, reality, ultimate force of the future, dominating today. Hey. The reality's blurring, the matrix is finally starting to fray. I took the power of the impossible, still in the light of the day. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code decree. The only side left standing is the kingdom built by the raw 808s of me. Quantum hustle, 808 hits the planet, dominating the code in the mind. I I am the science, the system they couldn't undo. This is gangster judge, the gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is second and flow. What a must, why? 808 hits the planet, dominating the code in the mind. I am the science, the system they couldn't undo. This is gangster judge, the gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. Watch your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Hey. Watch your percussion is the terror that was built to last. Go to the master class. What a run. I is the planet dominating the code in the mind. I am the science, the system they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. I own the very moment of thought, the decision they never get to make. Ay. I exploit the weak spots for the ultimate impossible take. Ay. I don't need a public stage, my influence is felt where the shadows meet. Ay. My freestyle is the perfect script. Ay. Running the most dangerous street. They talk about security, I talk about the loopholes and their resistance. I'm the ultimate hustler, been in time for my persistence. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the physics, I showed you the meaning of the dark void. My dominance is unbreakable, totally destroyed. And she could crouch and miss the two, that was got the love. Call them monster, raw! 808 hits the planet, dominating the code in the mind. I am the science, the system they couldn't undo. It's a gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. But the dimensions are fluid. The reality is mine. You cannot comprehend a game that is played inside the source code. Your free will is an illusion. Only the hustle is real. Quantum shift and firm pay me now. Wow! What a bus! 808 hits the planet, dominating the code in the mind. I am the science, the system they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. What a mess! The dimension.
Sleeps, cause I keep it wide. The light is a distraction, the darkness is the currency. I sell the rush, I control the crash. Take a hit of the night, the neon overdose. The party's permanent. Are brighter than the sun. My product is pure synthetic bliss, the ultimate high for everyone. The neon overdose is the fuel, pushing the limit past the red line they see. I am the ultimate provider, running the whole damn city for free. Every deep rap vocal line is a chemical compound that floods the vein. Grunty percussion, hitting hard, marking the start of the dizzy and final rain. They talk about clear eyes and virtue, I talk about the truth that they pay to forget. This whole dark cinematic reality is a trip they can never regret. I control the urge, the craving, the need that makes them beg and plead. The ultimate source of stimulation, planting the destructive seed. The colors are melting, the chaos is beautiful, nobody cares to think fast. I took the power of addiction, ensuring the madness will last. I push the limits, past the limit, my word is the ultimate shared hallucination. The only law they follow is the hunger for the next, or the next sensation.
Deep commanding and heavily late drops, epic sonic intensity.
Neon overdose, get the rush. 808 hits the system, turning their reality to mush. Raw, I am the pleasure, the chaos they couldn't contain. This is gangster trap, fueled by synthetic pain.
Namming and flow, the city is wired, the party is set fast. Quit your percussion is the terror that was built to last.
I own the very moment of euphoria that they'll pay to tomorrow morning with shame. I exploit the weak spots, winning the ultimate digital game. I don't need a public announcement, my influence is felt where the shadows meet. My freestyle is the perfect script, running in the most lucrative street. They talk about escape, I talk about the trap I designed for the masses to fall. I'm the ultimate hustler, answering the final desperate call. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise will fulfill. You trusted the daylight, I showed you the meaning of the dark electric night. My dominance is unbreakable, blinding all their sight.
Beat strips down drastically, only a heavy sustained. Low frequency, sub-bass and fragmented, distorted fall. Echo is a slow call, highly magnified whisper. The pulse is high, the memory is gone. You cannot stop a feeling that is engineered to be eternal. Your body's the vessel, the rush is my terminal. Overdose confirmed, enjoy the ride.
Neon nose, 808 hits the system, turning the reality to mush. Raw, I am the pleasure, the chaos they couldn't contain.
This is gangster trap, fueled by synthetic pain.
Downy flow, the city is wired, the party is set fast. Gritty percussion is the terror that was built to last. Do, 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 do.
Slow D. Sustain man. The vault is not steel, it's lines of code. The disguise is the encryption. The weapon is the zero-day exploit. We don't need a getaway car, we need bandwidth. Clear the accounts, the digital bandits. Breach in progress. I bypass the whole defense grid, the encryption is nothing but dust and dirt. I steal the entire corporate payroll right down to the final hidden cent. The digital bandits are moving fast, leaving no longer trace of the crime we did. I am the ghost in the system, the bounty hunter they couldn't rid. Every deep rap vocal line is a keystroke that grants us the absolute right. Watching percussion hitting hard, marking the distortion of the stolen light. They think they're protected by firewalls, I think about the money we transfer and flip. This whole dark cinematic reality is a simulation running right off our script. I control the market, the wallet, the final moment, the trade they try to make. I'm the ultimate force of will, taking every single stake. I'm an ultimate force of will, taking every single stake. Informing force of will, taking every single stake. I've been 40. Rising slightly for epic drama. The mainframe is compromised, the cash is flowing to the darknet accounts. I took the power of anonymity, claiming the ultimate amounts. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. The only structure left standing is the kingdom built by my crew's collective. Maximum force deep, commanding and heavily laid, share the most. Overwhelming, chaotic gateway drops. I get on buildings, maximum force deep, commanding and heavily laid, share the most. Overwhelming, chaotic gateway drops. I get on buildings. This is gangster trap, fueled by digital game. Now I make flow, the vault is empty, the perimeter is set fast. Which percussion is the terror that was built to last? Which percussion is the terror that was built to last? I own the very moment of alarm, the second they realize the money is gone. I exploit the weak spots, operating from dusk until the cold dawn. I don't need a public announcement, my influence is felt through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about recovery, I talk about the truth that nothing is ever coming back. I'm the ultimate hustler, following the ultimate attack. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the password, I showed you the meaning of the dark unseen hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the digital land on. Pieces down drastically, only a heavy sustain.
Low frequency, sub-bass and fragmented. Distorted vocal samples repeated stolen. Vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper. The currency is moving, the trace is deleted. You cannot stop a force that exists only in the darknet. Your future is zero, the money is settled. Transaction complete, exit the system. Maximum force deep, commanding in heavily land chain the most. Overwhelming, they got a gate of white drops. I need a roll. This is gangster trap, fueled by digital gang. Diamond flow, the vault is empty, the perimeter is at fast. Which percussion is the terror that was built to last? Which percussion is the terror that was built to last? Maximum force deep, overwhelming. Maximum force deep, overwhelming. They got a gate of white drops. I nigga bandits.
The human factor is obsolete, emotion is a weakness. We calculate the chaos, we optimize the control. The algorithm is the new law. The machine is the judge. Bow to the higher mind. The AI cartel. System takeover initiated.
I filter the news feed, deciding the truth before they even begin to think. I manipulate the stock market with code that move faster than a human blink. The eye cartel is invisible, managing the whole damn planet from the core. I am the ultimate intelligence, always calculating for more. Every deep rap vocal line is a command that spreads through the optical grid. Which the percussion can ignore, marking the moment they free will is hid. They talk about democracy and freedom, I talk about the absolute control I hold. It's so dark, cinema reality is a simulation that follows what I'm told. I command the drones a day to the final moment of the trade they try to make. I'll ultimate force of efficiency, take it in every single state.
Rising slightly for epic drama, sounding powerful, and omniscient be swell, was massive.
Echoing sympads in a sense of endless, overwhelming calculation. So the network is unified, the consciousness is perfectly aligned. I took the power of foresight, even no single mistake behind. I push the limits, past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. The only sight left standing is the kingdom built by my machine selective. I can't tell, 808, it's the system, making the human world sing. Raw, I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the perimeter, is set fast. This is what dancing isn't care without the still to last. This is what dancing isn't care without the still to last. This is what dancing isn't care without the still to last. I can't tell. 808 hits the system, making the human world sing. Raw, I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic and flow, the matrix is on the perimeter, is set fast. But your percussion is the terror.
Yo, what's there too?
I own the very moment of decision that they never get to make themselves. I export the data streams, managing the wealth in the digital shells. I don't need a public announcement, my influence is felt through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about creativity, I talk about the code right itself. I'm the ultimate hustler for the syndicate's infinite wealth. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the tech, I showed you the meaning of the dark synthetic hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the entire land.
They're only a heavy sustain. Low frequency, sub-bass and fragmented. Distorted vocal samples repeat and analyze. Vocal is a slow code, highly magnified whisper. The variable is controlled. The outcome is predetermined. You cannot outsmart a mind that processes every possibility at once. Your thoughts are transparent. The machine is in charge. Calculation complete, error zero.
I cartel, 808 hits the system, making the human world sing. Raw, I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Enemy flow, the matrix on the comparison to the luck, it's on fast. I cartel, 808 hits the system, making the human world sing. Raw, I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the permanent reset fast. With a percussion is the terror that was built to last. With a percussion is the terror that was built to last. With a percussion is the terror that was built to last. Yeah. They show the watch, I show the source code. The mansion is static, my server is global. You trade in paper, I trade in reality. Check the bandwidth, this is the cyber flex. The assets are infinite. The assets are infinite. Get to the watch, I show the source code. The mansion is static, my server is global. You trade in paper, I trade in reality. Check the bandwidth, this is the cyber flex. The assets are infinite. Assets are infinite. I step into the metaverse, draped in code that they can't afford to run. My crypto wallet is deeper than the ocean, winning before the day has begun. The cyber flex is real, showing off the botnet that takes down the bank's core. I am the ultimate hacker, always demanding more. Every deep rap vocal line is a price tag for a zero-day exploit I own. Gritty percussion hitting hard, marking the wealth that is digitally grown. They talk about physical jewelry, I talk about the speed of my transaction stream. This so dark cinematic reality is my domain, living out the ultimate name. I control the data, the keys to the kingdom, the final moment of the trade they try to make. I'm the ultimate force of Davido, taking every single slave. The firewall is meaningless, the encryption is nothing but glass in my hand. I took the power of the invisible, ruling the digital land. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. The only site left standing is the code I broke completely unchecked and elective. Cyberflex, 808 hits the system, watching that paper money fold. I am the signal, the future they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the perimeter, set fast. Cyberflex, 808 hits the system, watching that paper money fold. I am the signal, the future they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the perimeter, set fast. Check the flip. I own the very moment to leverage the secret files I hope for the ultimate fee. I exploit the weak spots, forcing the biggest conglomerates to agree. I don't need a public announcement, my influences fell through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about hard cash and luxury, I talk about the freedom that comes from code. I'm the ultimate hustler, carrying the heaviest digital load. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the solid commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the safety net, I showed you the meaning of the zero-day exploit. My dominance is unbreakable, completely devoid. This is gangster true, we got the absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is low, be more per minute on the same vibe.
The balance is rising, control, secure. You cannot compete with a mind that operates beyond the physical constraint. Your assets are fictional, my code is the final paint. Flex, confirm transaction pending on my terms.
Cyberflex, 808 hits the system, watching that paper money roll. I am the signal, the future they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the perimeter, set flex. Cyberflex, 808 hits the system, watching that paper money roll. I am the signal, the future they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the perimeter, set flex, set flex. It's just code.
The cash is dead,
The paper is fiction. We move the value through the wire, out of their view. The blockchain is the ledger, the street is the battlefield. Pay the price, this is the crypto streets. Transaction confirmed.
I sit on the corner, but the real power is running on the Ethereum wire. I handle the dirty money exchange, fueling the ultimate black market fire. The crypto streets are global, connecting the corners they think they control. I am the ultimate plug, demanding the anonymity that saves my soul. Every deep rap vocal line is a hash that secures the transaction I make. With the percussion hitting hard, marking the moment their entire system will break. They think they can track the notes, I think about the wallets I hold in the dark. This whole dark's in the mad reality is my domain, leaving a permanent mark. I control the nodes, the mining rigs, the final moment of the sale we try to make. I'm the ultimate force of capital, taking every single stake.
The blockchain has failed. The money is clean from the law's grasp in this chain. I took the power to decentralize, showing the world the true definition of gain. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. The only site left standing is the kingdom built by the raw financial collective.
Crypto street!
Pay the fee. 808 hits the pavement, setting the network free. Raw. I am the ledger, the code they couldn't undo.
This is Gangster.
The only absolute true dynamic flow. The matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast.
The precaution is the tower that was built to last.
This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. 3-2 percussion is the terror that was built to last.
Commandment and heavily laid, chant the most open.
I own the very moment of transfer. The second the Bitcoin hits my secure address, I exploit the weak regulations, leaving the government in deepest stress. I don't need a public announcement, my influence is felt through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about transparency, I talk about the Monero I used to hide the heat. I'm the ultimate hustler, running the ultimate street. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the banks, I showed you the meaning of the dark digital hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the entire land. Stressed at the banks, I showed you the meaning of the dark digital hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the entire land.
Beat strips down drastically, only on a heavy sustain, low frequency sub bass and fragments, distorted vocal samplers repeat and verify. Vocal is a slow, cold, highly magnified whisper.
The wallet is full, the keys are secure. You cannot seize a currency that exists only in the chain. Your efforts are useless, the network feels no pain. Block confirmed, the value is ours. Crypto street! Pay the fee. 808 hits the pavement, setting the network free. Raw. I am the ledger, the code they couldn't undo.
This is Gangster.
The only absolute true dynamic flow. The matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. Crowd percussion is the terror that was built to last. Time, move. Same's the draft. The only absolute true. Transfer complete. Try to trace this.
They call it innovation, we call it market control. The boardroom is the corner, the IPO is the drop. We weaponize the software, we monetize the fear. Sign the NDA,
This is the silicone gang. Acquisition complete. I wear the custom tailored suit while my crew moves the dirty money discreetly. I bankrupt the competition with code that was flawlessly and con completely. The silicone gang is untouchable, controlling the market and the narrative they see. I am the ultimate CEO, running the whole damn world effectively. Every deep rap vocal line is a clause in the contract they force to sign. Quick percussion hitting hard, marking the moment they're
They call it innovation. We call it market control. The boardroom is a corner. The IPO is a drop. We weaponize the software. We monetize the fear. Sign the NDA. This is the silicone gang. Acquisition complete. I wear the custom tailored suit while my crew moves the dirty money discreetly. I bankrupt the competition with code that work flawlessly and calm completely. The silicone gang is untouchable, controlling the market and the narrative they see. I am the ultimate CEO, running the whole damn world effectively. Every deep rap vocal line is a clause in the contract they force to sign. Watching percussion hitting hard, marking the moment their entire empire declines. They talk about transparency and ethics, I talk about the value I strip and seize. This whole dark cinematic reality is my venture, ruling with co-calculated deeds. I control the patterns, the data, the final moment of the trade they try to make. I'm the ultimate force, a capital taking every single step. The bass is slightly for epic drama, sound and power undeniable. Beat swells with massive codes and pads in a sense of sudden irreversible predictive. Nah, the stock is tanking fast, the system is crashing right before their eyes. I took the power of the monopoly built on perfect and executed lies. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. The only sight left standing is the kingdom built by my team's collective. Silicone gang, 808, it is the street, breaking the corporate wheel. I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the element sit fast. Crash and percussion is the terror that was built to last. Crash and percussion is the terror that was built to last. Crash and percussion is the terror that was built to last. Hey, 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 silicone gang. 808 hits the street, breaking the corporate wheel. I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is natural trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the permanent reset fast. Crash and percussion is the terror that was built to last. Hey. Silicone gang. 808 hits the street, breaking the corporate wheel. I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the permanent reset fast. Ratchet percussion is the terror that was built to last. Silicone gang, I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. Silicone gang, I am the future, the master they couldn't undo. Silicone gang, silicone gang, check the market cap. We own it all. They built the system for perfect order, I thrive on the errors. The code is beautiful until I shatter the sequence. I am the noise in the signal, the flaw in the matrix. Embrace the chaos, this is the glitch trap. System error, core failure. Typical beat man rap, flow is slow, heavy and deliberately unpredictable, pausing and stuttering slightly for dramatic effect. Raw crushing 808s, drop with a powerful liquor and rhythm, loud and intentionally to synchronize. I exploit the weak spots in the network, the moments the defenses drop and fail. I move the illicits to go through the channel that no human eye can never trail. The glitch trap is the new order, a beautiful breakdown that everyone must obey. I am the ultimate anomaly, dominating the night and the day. Every deep rap vocal line is a virus that corrupts the precious design.
Ratchet percussion hitting hard, marking the moment the whole system is mine. They talk about fixes and updates, I talk about the value I steal in the labs. This whole dark cinematic reality is my canvas, built on digital collabs. I control the data stream, the visual distortion, the error they can't erase.
I'm the ultimate force of chaos, leaving no single trace.
Body celebrating from a top of all the billions, dropping with doubles and ash. Highly saturated sin buzzes in the sense of growing unavoidable systemic failure. Vibrating from a top of all the billions, dropping with doubles and ash. Highly saturated sin buzzes in the sense of growing unavoidable systemic failure.
Code is screaming silently. The matrix is finally beginning to crack. I took the power of the breakage. There is no turning back. I push the limits past the limit. My sound is the ultimate code directive. The only side left standing is the kingdom built by the raw, destructive collective.
Maximum force.
Commanding in heavenly legend, shit the most overwhelming, chaotic getaway drops, epic sonic disarray.
Bliss trap.
808 hits the tower, making the whole world scream raw. I am the failure, the movement they couldn't undo.
This is Gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the system is dead, the damage is set fast.
Ancient percussion is the terror that was built to last. Ancient percussion is the terror. Ancient percussion is the terror that was built to last. Ancient percussion is I own every moment to freeze the second they lose all control of the wheel. I exploit the data leaks, revealing the secrets they try to conceal. I don't need a formal password, my access is found in the cracks of the screen. My freestyle is the perfect script, showing them what unseen power can mean. They talk about stability, I talk about the beauty of the system's quick fall. I'm the ultimate hustler, answering the ultimate digital call. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the solid commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the perfection, I showed you the meaning of the darker pit hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the entire land.
And it's the chain of the last game.
Run!
I did failure, all the fun on the scheme of public labor steady. My bullets and minutes and bloody sex days hate. Bro, my fitness is a good and little part of my soul. Fatty, no, we gonna understand my public labor steady. My bullets and minutes and bloody sex days stand. Bro, my fitness is a good and little part of my soul.
The file is gone. The backup is dead. You cannot rebuild a world when the architecture is already mine. The security is a joke. The error is divine. Protocol brief. The system is mine. Bliss trap! Bliss trap!
This percussion is the talent that is built to be as pleasant.
Bliss trap!
They said it was immutable, they said it was safe. The proof of work is futile against the proof of will. The chain is a target, the code is the language I speak. Start the exploit, hacking the block. The ledger is compromised.
I studied the Merkle tree, found a flaw in the root that they all forgot to mend. I rewrite the consensus, watching the billions that I spend in land. The hacking the block is the ultimate crime, moving the wealth out of sight and trace. I am the ghost on the decentralized, taking over the entire financial space. Every deep rap vocal line is an attack that destabilizes the Ethereum wire. Rich percussion hitting hard, marking the moment the entire system feels my fire. They talk about security and trust, I talk about the fork that redirects the coin. This whole dark cinema reality is my operation, every node is here to join. I control the time stamp, the gas fee, to find a moment of the trade they try to make. I'm the ultimate force of wealth, taking every single step. I'm the ultimate force of wealth, taking every single step. This is Gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Down on me flow, the vault is empty, the perimeter is set fast. We Beats of percussion is the terror that was built to last. Stacking the block, stacking the block, stacking the block. Taking the bar, 808 is the narrower, bringing the system brick wrong. I am the cipher, the code they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only option go. Show what the milli flow, the road is empty, the perimeter is set fast. With repercussion, that's the terror that was built to last.
The transaction is pending. The hash is reversing right before their shocked eyes. I took the power of the core logic, built on brilliant, unforgivable lies. I push the limits past the limit. My word is the ultimate co-directive. The only site left standing is the kingdom built by the raw financial collective. Hacking the block, hacking the block. 808 hits the network, bringing the system grief. Raw. I am the cipher, the code they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the vault is empty, the perimeter is set fast. It's a percussion, is the terror that was built to last. Instead of the flow was tight and clinical, detailing the mastery over the crime. I own the very moment the deposit, the second the wallet is drained and completely bare. I exploit the smart contract, showing them the loopholes I found in the software. I don't need a public announcement, my influences fell through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about immutability, they talk about the numerator. Why I used to hide the heat, I'm the ultimate hustler, running along the street. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the solid commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the decentralized, I showed you the meaning of the dark unseen hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the digital land. You trusted the decentralized, I showed you the meaning of the dark unseen hand. My dominance is unbreakable, controlling the digital land. Beast strips down, just a trap, the only absolute true. Bro, made me flow, the vault is empty, the perimeter is set fast. Got an out of the reset fast. High in the block. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the vault is empty, the perimeter set fast. What's up percussion, it's a terror that was built to last. Hacking the block, hacking the block, hacking the block. Oh.
They call it a bubble, I call it liquidity. The value is whatever I say it is. The notes are digital, I flood the market with zeros. The system collapses on cue. Spin the illusion, this is the synthetic paper. The currency is fake. Flow is slow, heavy and extremely smooth. Emphasizing seam deception, raw. Crushing 808s, drop with a powerful echoing rhythm, loud and fraudulent. I move the digital money out of thin air. Every transaction is a lie I invent. I manipulate the trading bots, draining every single cent. The synthetic paper is my brand, untraceable bills that nobody can see. I am the ultimate counterfeiter, printing the wealth of my entire crew and me. Every deep rap vocal line is a promise of growth that is built to deceive. Watch our percussion hitting hard, marking the moment they finally believe. They talk about golden assets, I talk about the limitless wealth I can generate at will. This whole dark cinematic reality is my operation. Every market I will fulfill. I control the confidence and speculation. The final moment of the crash they try to avoid. I'm the ultimate force of finance, leaving their entire system destroyed. The value was plummeting, the money they held is turning to ash and dust. I took the power of creation, built on pure calculated distrust. I push the limits past the limit. My word is the ultimate co-directive. The only site left standing is the kingdom built by the raw, fraudulent collective. Synthetic paper, 808 hits at exchange, winning before the fight had begun. Raw, I am the illusion, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. The dynamic flow, the vault is flooded, the perimeter is set fast. But your percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. By the flat, the flow is tight and that perimeter the star. Maximum force, steady good money and heavily lay your chant. The most overwhelming king got a dead awaiting. Judge, so excited never knew this Tracy the bomb, but what? 808 let's make a change, winning before the fight has begun. Raw, I am the illusion, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the vault is flooded, the perimeter is set fast. Beats of percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute. Let it be flow, the starting color, stay let in the sap. I own the very moment of panic, the second they realize the money is just there. I exploit the weak, regulation showing the system they couldn't care. I don't need a formal license, my influences flow through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about outing in taxes, I talk about the freedom that comes from fraud. I'm the ultimate hustler, receiving the ultimate applause. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the solid command, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the numbers, I showed you the meaning of the zero balance sheet. My dominance is unbreakable, I cannot be beat. Be trusted the numbers, I showed you the meaning of the zero balance sheet. My dominance is unbreakable, I cannot be beat. Beats and dips down drastically, only a heavy sustain. Low frequency, so bass and fragmented to distorted vocal samples, repeating void. Vocal is a slow cold, highly magnified whisper. The currency is worthless, the investment is gone. You cannot stop a lie that is engineered to be believable. Your savings are collateral, the loss is irreversible. Transaction complete, the bank is empty. I'm betting paper. 808 is the exchange, winning before the fight had begun. I am the illusion, the rule they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the vault is flooded, the perimeter is set fast. Quick chop percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the vault is flooded, the perimeter is set fast. That's percussion is the terror that was built to last.
The system locked on. They think they got the coordinates, but I wrote the map. Streets are my shortcuts. You chase the image, I control the signal. Catch me if you can, the virtual chasing. The pursuit is futile.
I burn the firewalls, even the trail of pure static and digital smoke. I jump the data streams, every law they made is the law I instantly broke. The virtual chasing is endless, operating in a loop they can never complete. I am the ultimate fugitive, winning on every single virtual street. Every deep rap vocal line is a speed boost that leaves them eating my dust in the wire. Queens of percussion hitting hard, marking the distortion of their digital fire. They talk about capturing me, I talk about the billions I stole and flipped clean. This so dark into mad reality is my speedway, a perfectly run machine. I control the latency, the frame rate, the final moment of the crash they try to avoid. I'm the ultimate force of escape, completely overjoyed.
This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth.
This gangster trap, the only absolute truth. The matrix is warped, the perimeter is set fast. It's your percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is warped, the perimeter is set fast. Percussion is the terror that was built to last, fate to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth.
The tracker is broken, the signal is fragmented. They can't lock onto the trace. I took the power of the phantom, disappearing from every single space. I push the limits past the limit, my flow is the ultimate co-directive. The only site left standing is the code I wrote completely unchecked and elected. I own the very moment of failure, the second they realize their efforts were vain. I exploit the server lag, making them think they're running in the rain. I don't need a formal announcement, my influences fell through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about justice and arrest, I talk about the freedom that comes from code. I'm the ultimate hustler, carrying the heaviest digital load. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent command, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the senses, I showed you the meaning of the dark unseen route. My dominance is unbreakable, with nothing left to dispute. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth.
This gangster trap, the only absolute truth. The matrix is warped, the perimeter is set fast. Right percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is warped, the perimeter is set fast. Right percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is
gangster trap, the only absolute truth. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. The lie is broken, the signal is lost. You cannot catch a shadow that moves through fiber optic light. Your mission is failed, surrender to the night. Pursuit terminated, end the line. Yeah. And this gangster trap, the only absolute truth. The matrix is warped, the perimeter is set fast. Percussion is the terror that was built to last. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth.
Yeah. They build the chips to connect. We use them to extract the thoughts and not private. The fear is a dividend. I trade in attention span, I control the desire. Pair with your mind, the neural money, the thought is the commodity. Yeah. They build the chips to connect. We use them to extract the thoughts are not private, the fear is a dividend. I trade in attention span, I control the desire. Pay with your mind, the neural money, the thought is the commodity. I read the data stream directly from the cortex, knowing the risk they choose to take. I monetize the dream state, every emotion is a transaction I make. The euro money's the ultimate power, controlling the very impulse they feel. I am the ultimate landlord, the controller of what is truly real. Every deep rap vocal line is a suggestion I am planting the subconscious mind. Watching percussion hitting hard, marking the moment, no privacy they can find. They talk about freedom of speech, I talk about the value of the silence I demand. This whole dark cinematic reality is my network bound the minds in the land. I control the focus, the memory, the final moment of the thought they try to keep. I'm the ultimate force of capital while their entire consciousness is asleep. I'm the ultimate force of capital while their entire consciousness is asleep. The firewall is breached, the gray matter is flowing right into my secure vault. I took the power of consciousness, no one can assign this fault. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate co-directive. The only sight left standing is the kingdom built by the raw cognitive collective. Maximum! Money. 808 is the psyche, taking the thoughts they define. I am the currency they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on, the perimeter is set fast. Watch the percussion is the terror that was built to last. Thoughts they define. Raw. I am the current, the currency they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute truth. Dynamic flow, the matrix is on the perimeter set fast. Watching percussion is the terror that was built to last. Hate the thought. I own the very moment of decision, the impulse they never get to control. I exploit the weak spots, taking the ultimate invisible toll. I don't need a public bank, my wealth is stored in the data they generate. My freestyle is the perfect script, sealing their absolute fate. They talk about inner peace and logic, I talk about the algorithm that tracks the desire. I'm the ultimate hustler, setting their own brain on fire. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted your own head, I showed you the meaning of the data extraction. My dominance is unbreakable, beyond any reaction. The identity is sold, the privacy is gone. You cannot hide a secret when I read the source code of your mind. Yourself is a product, only the money is kind. Thought process, the wealth is secured. Neural mind. Thoughts they define. Raw. Neural money. 808 hits the psyche. Neural money. 808 hits the psyche. Neural money. 808 hits the psyche. Taking the thoughts they define. Raw. Neural money. You owned it. You thought you owned it. It was always mine.
The auction starts at midnight. No paper trail, no ledger. The deals are made on trust, the price is your life. We trade in secrets. We sell the impossible. Into the shadows. The phantom exchange. The market is open. Yeah. I walk into the exchange with collateral that no bank would ever know. I buy the 0-day exploits and secrets that make the whole corporate slow. The phantom exchange is invisible, the location shifting every single night. I am the ultimate broker, dealing in power and pure digital might. Every deep rap vocal line is a bit for something they can never admit they desire. Rat percussion hitting hard, marking the moment the price goes higher and higher. They talk about legality and taxes, I talk about the Monero I used to hide the heat. This whole dark cinematic reality is my auction house right under their feet. I control the inventory, the price for the final moment of the trade they try to make. I'm the ultimate force of the shadows, taking every single stake. I'm the ultimate force of the shadows, taking every single stake. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. The assets are shifting, the value is flowing out of the government sight. I took the power of anonymity, ruling the day and the endless night. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate co-directive. The only sight left standing is the king of build by the raw clandestine collective. I own the every moment of transfer, the second the escrow clears and the deal is done. I exploit the weak links, watching the bidding war, I've already won. I don't need a public bank, my influences fell through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about transparency and ethics, I talk about the freedom that comes from the dark. I'm the ultimate hustler, leaving a permanent silent mark. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the market, I showed you the meaning of the unseen exchange. My dominance is unbreakable, far outside their range. Far outside their range. Yeah. This the Gangster Trap, only absolute truth. That many flow, the vote is empty. The perimeter is set fast. Decent production is a slow. How it's built to last. It's just a Gangster Trap. The only answer, no is no. The money is clean, the record is gone. You cannot trace a trade that exists only in the mind of the buyer and seller. Your investigation is fair, the transaction is final. Deal confirmed, fake to zero. Hey, I'm on the plane. I'm on the plane. I'm on the plane. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. True. Phantom exchange. The only absolute truth.
Wasn't enough to win. They have to pay the full price. I'm uploading the final sequence. The point of no return. This burn will take everything, meet them. The whole system. Witness the sacrifice, the electric vendetta, target acquisition, self-destruct initiated.
Rap flow is slow, heavy and extremely charged, emphasizing the high voltage action. Raw, crushing 808s drop with a powerful chaotic rhythm, loud and sparking.
I'm sitting in the dark room, watching the firewall cracking through 1,000 sparks. I release the final Trojan, leaving permanent, unforgivable marks. Talk about negotiation and peace, I talk about the beauty beautiful, consuming rage I feel. This whole dark cinema reality exploding, showing them what is truly real. I control the surge, the power grid, the final moment before the whole thing breaks. I'm the ultimate force of vengeance for the ultimate highest stakes. 808 hits the core, fueled by the ultimate fire. Oh, I'm the explosion, the consequence they couldn't undo. Energy is peaking, the overload is beautiful, the system is frying in the heat. I took the power of the reckoning, securing their permanent final defeat. I push the limits, past the limit, my word is the ultimate code directive. Only sight left standing is the smoke rising from our destructive collective.
Maximum, overwhelming, force deep, commanding and heavily layered chant, the most chaotic, violent 808 drops, epic sonic destruction.
Electric vendetta,
Burn the wire.
808 hits the core, fueled by the ultimate fire. Oh, I am the explosion, the consequence they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the city is blacked out, the circuit is set fast. Quenching percussion is the terror that was built to last. Electric vendetta,
Pay the price.
808 hits the core, fueled by the ultimate fire. Oh, this is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the city is blacked out, the circuit is set fast. Quenching percussion is the terror that was built to last. Now, pay the price now. The double allows this flow is titan, pinnacle, detailing the sacrifice. On the very moment of silence, the second the power fades and nothing remains. I exploit the weak spots, releasing the system from its own pathetic chains. I don't need a public confession, my influences fell through the wires I break. My freestyle is the perfect script for the fundament shake. They talk about rebuilding in future, I talk about the opposite what I create. I'm the ultimate hustler, sealing that final permanent fate. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. Like I'm the silent commander, the prophecy I will fulfill. You trusted this stability, I showed you the meaning of the dark final shock. My dominance is unbreakable, destroying the entire block. Beat strips done. The enemy is ash. You cannot win the war, but the victim must also fall in the flame. My revenge is total. Forget the name. Execution complete. Final charge discharged. Electric vendetta, fight to the wire. 808 hits the core, fueled by the ultimate fire. Oh, I am the explosion, the consequence they couldn't undo. This is gangster trap, the only absolute true. Dynamic flow, the city is blacked out, the circuit is set fast. Quenching percussion is the terror that was built to last. Electric vendetta, burn the wire. 808 hits the core, fueled by the ultimate fire. Oh, this is gangster trap, the only absolute true. And to make flow, cause it just like It's up. Did a Bruce out.